How Brian Schneider has a job as special teams coach, I do not know. All right, so this is the injury report, the big thing that we all want to know. So it looks like Malik Collins should play. If it says does not practice, limited practice, and he's full participation in practice on Friday, he should play. Same thing for Elliott. Fowles is back too, I'm sure. Leonard Floyd should be back. Jennings is out. Sad face. That sucks. He has a hip injury. Luckily, we got Ricky Pearsall back. Whoop. If not, Chris Connolly has a great connection with Brock Purdy. He's had connection with him in the playoffs and the Super Bowl. Not so much this year, but then again, Brock Purdy hasn't really needed him to pop up because we've been trying to get Ayuk involved, Debo involved, and Juwan Jennings been involved. So with them out, with Juwan Jennings out, I can see Chris Connolly get more targets. And this may be a chance, an opportunity to see Jacob Cowling out there as well. So this is kind of a blessing in disguise. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it sucks that Juwan Jennings is hurt, especially against the Chiefs when we could use him. But against a great defense, we can really test the waters with some of these players. I'm actually kind of excited. We all know that Juwan Jennings is super underrated, one of the best 50-50 ball catchers out there. Incredible player. And honestly, against a great defense like the Chiefs, I wouldn't mind seeing another wide receiver step up. I think it's going to be a great test. Truly do. Next up, Darrell Luter Jr. is questionable. He was limited in practice for the 3 straight weeks. I would say same thing with Jordan Mason. Sorry, he was full participation. He's questionable. I can see Luter Jr. being activated. If he's limited for 3 straight weeks, he should be fine. Jordan Mason, from what I heard, he should play. He should be fine. He's ready to go. He's going to play. He's got that shoulder AC joint injury, but it's okay. It's going to be okay. Next up, we already know Jake Moody's out. He's out in IR. He's not going to come back until maybe like end of November, somewhere in December, possibly. Maybe longer. Just depends. Malik Mustafa, he should be back as well. Ricky Pearsall is questionable, but he's going to play. He's going to play. We just got done this whole thing. We got done talking about it. Kyle Shannon's already talked about it. John Lynch has already talked about it. Ricky Pearsall is going to play. And I don't mean to laugh at this, but the fact that it says chest injury, because that's where he got shot, I don't know why that's funny. Because it's like, it's not like a chest injury, like him hitting it or anything like that. It's because of something random on the street. It's just like, what the F, dude? I'm so glad he's back. I'm glad he survived that. I'm glad nothing came of that. And he seems mentally great. Seems mentally fired up. It's good. It's great to see him. Debo Samuel has a wrist injury. I did hear, according to Matt Miyoko, I think it was, he says that wrist is bothering him. He is going to play from what I heard, but I heard that it's still bothering him. So look out for that. I don't know if that's a big deal or not, but if he's still playing despite that wrist injury bothering him, he should be fine. It's probably a small injury that's not going to hinder him for so long. Charvarius Ward should be back to play. Ho, 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 ho. It's going to see Ward back. That's what we need to see. I'm excited for that, man. Ward facing his old team. Oh, get revenge on the Super Bowl, dude. I know for a fact, and I have no proof or I have nothing to back this up with, but I know for a fact that Charvarius Ward was like, hey, my knee still hurts a little bit. I need a little bit of rest, and I want to be fully prepared. I want to be 100% against the Kansas City Chiefs. I know for a fact, without having any proof or any evidence of it. But I know he was like, man, I am not missing this game. So excited for that. Trent Williams, obviously resting player. He's a god among all tackles. He deserves rest. He should be fine. Matthew Wright, obviously going to IR, and we're pulling Ricky Pearsall into that spot. And then we're going to call up Anders Carlson from the practice squad, of course. And then Kevin Givens is probably one of the, I don't know, situations. Did not practice, but he was limited in practice today. That I can't give an opinion on. I haven't heard anything about it, but I'm guessing he's playing. If he's limited in practice, I'm guessing he's playing. So that is the list of 49ers players that are injured. That is the long-ass injury report. And, so it looks like Juwan Jennings, Jake Moody, Matthew Wright are the 3 players that are going to be out, and everyone else should be back. Yay! Let's go. All right. That is your injury report for the San Francisco 49ers against the Kansas City Chiefs.